It is our responsibility as parents, both genders, to bring up our children. And when we are disciplining them, we should speak the same language. The child should not know that when I run to dad, when mom is punishing me, my dad will protect me. No. If we are co-parenting, we should have a mutual understanding. This is the way we want our children to grow up. This is the kind of people we want to see in the society, whether we are together or not. I would advise that our differences, we keep them away from the children.
Because many times there's then competition.
Yeah.
One parent wants to overdo the other one and prove himself to be
yes, to win the heart, and prove to be the best.
Yeah,
but that should not be the case.
Because then you are doing that to the detriment of the child's psychology.
Yes.
Psychological development.
Yes.
Yeah. And as you say, we should put the child first.
Yes.
The child's interest first over ours and our individual interests. Yeah. And back to the home. I find that people, if I say carelessly, bring up children, for example, I can say anything or I can say any lie when the child is there. What am I teaching a child? And how am I supposed to handle children? Especially, I am sorry to say, especially mothers. Some parents even talk about the other parent to the child, or talk about the other parent in a present to somebody else in the presence of the child. I would love that we talk a little about that.
Yes, now talking about the other party in the presence of the child and in the absence of the other party, it is wrong. And if you must talk the positive. Tell them your dad or your mom was a kind person, who loved you or she loved you. Let the children see the positive, because you're planting discord if you're telling them the negative, and it will come back. It will come back to bite you, because they are growing. You will tell them today that it is your mother who is not okay. It is your mother or it is your father who is not good. Or maybe, let me talk about the mothers, and they like really gossiping about their partners with their friends and sisters. In the presence of the child. The child is listening. The child is hearing what you're saying, and they are learning. And so when the child will go to the other side where the dad is, they won't ask, they observe. I was told that my dad is not caring, but when I go to his house, he buys me ice cream, as simple as ice cream. To a child, that is something, okay? Because maybe you don't provide it, okay? And now the father has known that when these children come here, they ask for ice cream. So he has made sure that they will find ice cream. So to a child, that is caring. So they are observing and they are ruling out. Mom said this, but this is not that. Mom said this, but this is not that. So they will keep on ruling out your lies and wait until that day when they are 18. Then they turn against you. Yeah. They turn against you. And they will tell you, Mom, you are telling us that that is ABCD. But this is not that. In fact, it is you who had a problem. And at that time they are old enough, you won't do anything.
They will have driven them away from you.
And now, that's why you see, even after the separation, or even there are those parents who are working in their farm. And the mother will keep poisoning the children that your dad is doing this, is not coming home because of ABCD. They will find a way of knowing the truth. And once they know the truth, they will place you somewhere. And that is not the best part to be in their lives, because you will suffer in your old age.
Yeah, exactly.
Your
When you need them most, you will not be there. You will have driven them away.
Yes.
Because you think you are clever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
now we are still on parenting, and a step parent is a parent.
Yeah.
How a lot of step parents are not treating the stepchildren right. And a lot of children these days, many of them are living with step parents. Yes. What can we say about this?
Personally, what I can say is that once you accept to marry someone who has kids, accept the kids. Because at the end of the day, you are the beneficiary. Those kids will not be kids forever. When you treat them right, they will treat you right. If you mistreat them and they become the elders, and they can take care of their friend, their mother or father in that case, they will take the parent away from you. They will take care of that parent, because maybe they have seen you mistreating the other party as well as mistreating them. They will keep quiet because they are young. But of course, as they are keeping quiet, they are in distress. They go into depression. Yeah, even children get depressed. They go into stress. But they come out and say, let us work and take care of our mother and take our mother out of this family. There are those parents who love those children when they have not gotten theirs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You find me with 2 kids and you love them as long as I don't have your kid. But the minute I have your kid, you want to treat your kid better than the others. These others will see and they will learn, and of course they will be stressed. Yeah, you're subjecting those children to depression, and it can even affect their performances in school, academics. But at the end of the day, they will learn, they will collect themselves, they will do something for themselves, and they will sideline this child that you are protecting. In case of anything, God forbid that you die, that child will not be recognized in that family. Yes.
Yeah. Now, advice to young widows.
Advice
young
to
widows, because they're widowed when they still have very young children. And they're human beings, they want to move on with their lives.
My advice to them is, please let these children at least grow a little more, where they are able to defend themselves. If you have to do anything, please do it outside their sight. Yeah, don't bring this other agenda like the men. Today you have this one, tomorrow you have the other one. Of course, I am talking to those people who are not Christians, and I mentioned that today you have this one, tomorrow you have another one.
Even Christians. Christians.
No, let us not label
even Christians. Because a human being is a human being.
A human being.
The needs are the same.
And the needs are there.
Yes.
But take care of your children's mental health. They are still mourning their dad. And you know it will be very, very, very difficult for those children to erase their father from their kids. They know him. Whether they were young or they were old. Personally, my dad passed on when I was 10, but I still remember him today. So what I can tell those mothers, let your children at least grow. Then sit down and discuss. Tell them I need to listen. At that time they would have seen the sacrifice. Another thing we didn't say about parenting is sacrifice. Parenting is sacrifice. There are so many things we forego for the sake of your children. So we know you need the pleasures, you need the needs. Please do them outside their sight. Don't torture them. Let them mourn their father for as long as they need. If you have to move on, yes, but not when they are sick. If you must get married, discuss with them. Tell them now I need to get you another dad. But of course, they will not call that father. Okay? Maybe they will because you have told them to. But in their mind, that father is not their father. Yes.
And a lot of cases of child defilement
Comes from such.
Yes. You are forcing a father on children.
Yes. And the father is not seeing a child, he's seeing a girl.
Yes.
A lady.
Yeah. So actually this one has to be really lauded to parents. Do not force people onto. Take care of your children's physical and mental health. Yeah, that is, we are getting there. Now, I want us also to talk a little bit about child development and spirituality.
Yes. A holistic child is a child who has developed spiritually. And they start developing spiritually as young as when they are born.
Yeah.
Or even when they are in the womb. Depending with what you listen to, what you see, okay, they hear, they are alive. Yes. So once they are born or they are now on earth, that music keeps playing in their small brain. Yeah. So it is good to make them understand that there is a supreme being that is God, depending with the God that you believe. Yeah. So the spiritual bits of growth and development in this child, it is as early as when they don't even know how to speak. You will find children who are they get excited when you listen to music. When you put a particular kind of music in the house, even the child is calm, they are listening. Yeah. So teaching them the word of God, you start as a parent. Before you took them to Sunday school, I remember my mom had taught us so many Bible verses, especially those ones that talk about children, like Luke 2:52. I can say it in my mother tongue, even when I am sleeping. And we have not gone for the Sunday school. So it starts from the parents. And in this case, mothers become the culprit. Yeah. Let the child start knowing simple memory verses, especially those ones that are touching the children, like in Ephesians chapter 6, children obey your parents, those ones. Let them learn. When they come to school also, there is that bit of spirituality that is now instilled by the teacher. The devotions, the morning devotions, the singing simple songs, but it should come from who? It is the parent is the first teacher. Yeah. So before you bring me your child, you have taught. I am just nurturing what you have planted.
Yes. Yeah, because I find a lot of parents bring the children very carelessly. Probably you go to church, but you only go when you feel like going. When it is raining, you do not go. When it is, you have a little excuse, you do not go. So you are teaching a child that is not really that important.
Yes.
You go only when you choose, you stay there, and that already impacts on the child's spirituality
on the negative side.
On the negative, yes.
And now, when they become teenagers, it will be very difficult for you to bring them to church if you didn't bring them in the Sunday school class. And if you go to many churches, children are so many. The Sunday school classes are full. But go to the teenage. You have few. When you get to the youth, it is even worse. Unless now God performs a miracle, they come back. Because now, when they are the youth, they have learned their ways. Maybe some of them are learning through mistakes. They have already gone, now they are coming back. But as a parent, let us teach our children the values of God from a very young age. Let the child go to church, have prayer time, even at home. Let them learn simple prayers, so that when they come to school, I will refine that. The simple they know, I add maybe a sentence or two, but you have instilled that. When you do that in their young age, the Bible says, teach the child when they are young, and when they are old, they will not depart. So they depart because you have not taught them. Yes,
very good. Now, as we are getting to a close, parenting is not just the person who has given birth or who is looking after. These days, even grandparents are parents.
Yes.
And it is said that children brought up by grandparents are more spoiled than.
It is true. Reason being, you're aging. The grandparents are aging. In fact, I am one now. The discipline I instill on my own child will not be the same with my grandchild, because I feel that this now is a baby. So I want to baby them around, forgetting that they are growing. So I would advise parents, if possible, please, if you are alive, there are those circumstances that force the grandparent to be the parent. But if you are alive and you are working, or even if you're not working but you are providing, stay with your children. Discipline your own children. Bring up your own children.
Don't let your mother bring up your child.
Take them home for holiday, but not for bringing up. Your mother will not bring up your child the way she brought you up.
Because it is also said by grandparents of love.
Yes, they are babies. That's why I'm saying we see them as babies. They are not growing. We forget that aspect of their growth.
They pamper too much.
You want to give them what they want, the best. No, sit down, don't work, Yes, because to me, that's a baby. So you over baby them until they are now teenagers and you're like, Allah. So you are growing. They have grown without so much in them, instilled in them.
Finally, I've just remembered this. I've gone to some homes where children are really wild. They go, they climb, they jump, and the parents are like, oh mama, oh baba, oh dude. And some of them even love this.
It is called the mama and papa generation. And that is what is becoming generation alpha. It is not the right thing to do. Discipline your child, because that is lack of discipline. And then you're also teaching them that they will have their break. They want to climb. They want to break. It will come a time where their way is not the right way. They come to school and they cannot just climb my desk. So they will say, Miss Alice is a harsh teacher, because I have said you are not going to learn. So let us shape the generation that we want to see in the future. These people, we call them the future leaders. So How will they become leaders if you are letting them have their way? We are going to have a lot of trouble if those are the leaders. We will have that tomorrow. Yes.
I also tell them, the child parents, that bring up a child such that if should you not be there tomorrow, they will still be able to grow, to fit into whichever place they will be. Yeah, thank you very much. Now, is there anything regarding parenting that we haven't touched and you feel we?
Most of the things we have touched, we just add and encourage the parents to be the parent. Be the parent. A parent is a disciplinarian. As I have spoken about the two types of parenting, they are good. At some point, this child needs the punishment, and at some point, this child needs the talking bit. So don't just say that if you beat a child, you're making them have the low self-esteem. Beat them and let them understand, why have I punished you today? Because what I'm saying, don't do it every day. Every other mistake should not result to beating. Let us have a conversation before we come to the beating bit or the punishment bit. The physical, I'm talking about the physical beating. Let us have an agreement. I have warned you. I told you if you do this, it is wrong because of ABCD. And now you have gone ahead and done it after warning you 3 times or 4 times. Let us agree that before we punish the child, we have agreed. Okay? Because they are human beings, they understand. They understand if you let them. Yeah. They will not understand you if you force them to do things. They will not understand. They will obey your rules. So, parenting is good because it is God-given responsibility for all of us. Gone are the days whereby the child belongs to me. Nowadays, the child belongs to the society.
But I thought it is our time that the child belonged to the society. I will do something and I did it enough there and nothing happens.
It is not.
Now, if even me, if the child is beaten by the parent can be sued.
The child belongs to the society, in that we need to nurture them. You know, it is not about beating. Ours was the beating. You will do something and the neighbor will beat you properly.
Yeah.
But today it is not all about the beating. It is about the talking. That's why we have schools, we have Sunday schools, we have seminars for these children, because we are bringing up the generation together.
How come during our time, or maybe my time, discipline was like, and we were brought up that way and we turned out to be quite good. You don't look at your parents' eye, now the way they looked at you communicated something.
That's why I said we were brought up by them. What did we call them? Authoritarian parents.
But they brought us up well, I can see.
Because we feared. The reasons we became the people we are today, it is because of fear. We had fear even in school. Yeah, you feared that if I do this, the beating I will receive. But now, look at us. Look at us today. Look at the kind of children we are bringing up. We are doing the exact opposite because we felt that discipline those days was a must. It was so demanding. We forgot that it was a way of shaping. So we did not understand. We did not grow up in an understanding setup. We grew up in a must. The do or die. You had to work hard in school, whether you like it or not. Whether you're gifted in other ways or not, you must take home good grades. Yeah? And what are we doing today? We told our children, we tried, bring the best grades here. You must bring. What did they do? They banned schools. Because the generation is changing.
Yeah.
It is changing. So let us embrace parents. It is a good thing to be a parent. And whenever you come across children, they are children. As long as they are younger than you, they are still children. You have a role to play in the society.
Yeah, this topic is very wide. When you say a sentence, I remember something. Now this is the last one. These days you find in a home setup, everybody is busy. The mother is busy, the father is busy, the children are busy. Communication is very, very limited. What can you say about that and advise about it?
What I can say, number one, we parents have taught our children to be on those gadgets because we do it. I said monkey see, monkey do. So if we are on phone throughout, that is the same thing they will do. So you find you're coming from work and they're hi mom, hi, and then because even you will go and after refreshing and all that, you sit down
and that.
Yeah. So that one brings communication to a heart in the house. You don't even understand when your children are growing. You don't even understand when they are going the wrong way. So what I can say is let us have the time out for the gadgets. Let them understand that from 7, maybe that's when you come from job or from 6 or whatever time. Let us have time to talk. Because I don't think that what you're doing, you as the mother or you as the father, I'm not sure you are working. Because those are not working hours. And even if you're working, have time for your work. Set a time and say, I will write this report as from maybe between 7 and 8. Then I'm done. When I'm done, I put the phone or the laptop and then I sit and have a relationship with my family. That is where we are losing our children. Then they come to school and I am calling you, telling you your boy or your girl is doing this and this, and you're telling me, no, they can't do that. Yeah, because you don't know them. Nowadays, the teachers, surprisingly, the teachers know your children more than yourself because they are in school for so many hours, and the few hours you have with them, you're very busy. So the child belongs to the housekeeper
and the teacher.
Yeah. Which is not right.
Yeah. And it is said that he who has an ear, let him hear. So for us, it is to give the information, but it is for you to consume the information. Yes. Thank you very much, Madam Alice, for this very valuable conversation. And I believe that it is going to help a lot of parents out there. Thank you for watching this episode of Mental Wellness Insights. If you are watching this episode and you have not subscribed, please do right now. Subscribe, like, share, click on the notification bell so that the next time we upload, you will be notified. Till next time, God bless you.